Hi guys, Jeremy the Tall Trainer here, and we have got a great resistance workout here. We're gonna pump it up. All right, the muscles are gonna feel this toasty, warm feelings all around. It's gonna be great. So let's start off with a march or a jog. I'm gonna explain the format of the workout while we're warming up. So if it's the second, third, fourth time, it may not be as needed, but certainly this first time, you definitely need to understand what we're about to do. We're gonna do 2 rounds of some exercises. And then we're going to move on to another couple exercises. Do 2 rounds of that, move on, just like that. All right, what we're going to do is that first exercise is going to be longer. We're going to spend 90 seconds on that first exercise, and we're going to vary the tempo a little bit. So we're going to do some slow reps and some quick reps, all right, during that 90 seconds. On the second exercise, it won't be quite as important that we do the slow and quick. And then we got 45 seconds. And then we have a 45-second rest break. We do 2 sets of that, and then we move on to the next set of exercises. First round through those, get some jumping jacks going. I'm going to demonstrate using more like household items, not necessarily fitness items. So that way, those of you guys who don't have any extra fitness equipment, you probably have some of these things around, and you can make this work. All right, so I'll demonstrate that way first. And then second round, I'll show it using maybe a little more of a fitness thing, so like a band or a dumbbell or a stability ball. All right, so if you're trying to get some equipment together, the non-fitness items that you'll need if you have grocery bags, all right, so you reusable grocery bags, put some cans in there. We're gonna be using those to do a bicep curl in the workout. You're gonna need a towel for a couple exercises. If you don't have a band or bicep or dumbbells, you're gonna need a towel for a couple exercises there. And you might want the towel for one of the exercises, even if you have a band, or dumbbells. It's pretty good. All right, and then you need a pillow. You need a pillow and a couple chairs. All right, let's do a little tap back, reach up. All right, so now it's like, oh my goodness, what that big list. Oh my goodness. Now, if you have fitness equipment, it is really a band and a stability ball, or dumbbells with stability ball, or maybe all 3. All right, so maybe not nearly as many random items, needed there. Actually, the chairs are still needed, even for the fitness item group. All right, so I actually have a crew of equipment over next to me. I don't want to show you right now. You'll see it as it comes out. All right, so again, towel, pillow, a couple chairs, and some bags or some kind of weight for the arms to do a little bicep curl. Again, it's only going to be a 45-second one, so if you don't have that, you grab hold of something that has some weight to it, you could do that with that instead. All right, so don't let the fact that there's lots of little items mess you up. But I really want to get you guys past, let's do a kickback crisscross, past just doing, the no equipment version, of stuff. You want to get a little bit of stuff in there because, oh my goodness, it does open up some different possibilities for some of the things that we can do. All right, so it should be an adventure. Listen up here. Oh, so nice, so nice. We're going to start off with the towel. All right, we're going to do the towel row. Is we're going to do step to side, step together, step to their side. Whew. Oh, yeah. Now, when you're stepping aside, just push that butt back as you're doing it. Make sure you're not loading the knees too much. Oh. I don't want to spend too much time because we got plenty of adventure to have. So let's go right into Frankenstein walk. All right, so I'm going to have a timer all running for us, but I'm going to have to hit play on my timer. So I might step out of the screen for a second, and then I'll step back. It'll be cool. All right, so you can do the towel roll on the floor, or you can do it in one of your chairs. All right, so you can sit on the floor or seated in a chair. Maybe I'll just show you seated on the floor. All right, so I have my towel right here. You're gonna get yourself set up right down on the floor here. You're gonna do one leg in the towel. If your legs are tight, you're gonna want a longer towel. All right, so that way your leg doesn't have to come close to you as much. We're gonna do the squeezing down and back in there. This is the 90-second one. All right, we're gonna team that up with the armpit press. All right, and so I'm gonna want my 2 chairs over here for the armpit press. So 2 chairs in your back. Now, if you have one chair that has really high arms, you can do it off of that one too. All right, but these chairs have no arms, so I'm gonna be dropping in between these chairs to do that armpit press. Oh, So much fun. All right, so if you're ready, towel row start with. Ready? Gonna get my timer set. Set. And go. All right, so we're down, we're rowing. Now you're doing 8 quick and 2 slow. All right, so 8 quick goes 1, 2, 3. Just in a good tempo. 6. Squeeze those shoulders back and down. 8. Now I do 2 slow ones. Oh, chest is out more. Oh yeah. Pulling in. Chest is out. Shoulders down. And then go back to 8. I really feel like you're squeezing those shoulder blades back. And slow. Now you may not hit the exact same tempo I am, but maybe you are. You probably got a quicker start than I did. Back to the quick ones. If you want to switch legs at some point, you can, or you can switch legs on the second set. Push that chest out as you're doing it, otherwise people tend to just roll up and scrunch here. We don't need that. We need shoulders down and back. That's what's going to benefit us the most. Ooh, some slowies. Sometimes on the slowy ones, I kind of stomp my foot away. Oh, just trying to fight it. With good posture there. All right, quickly to that armpit press. All right, so I'm in between the chairs, or I got 2 arms of the chair. I'm dropping my butt down a little bit and squeezing up. Now you could try just a hold up here, but you could try just a little squeeze there too. So if you're having trouble finding this, if you're like sunk down in here, this isn't the idea. We're squeezing up, getting as tall as we can, and that's making us flex these muscles under the armpit, which get very little attention, but are very important for our shoulder not hurting. All right, so pressing in there, really good there. All right, so you do a little bit of up and down if you want to. Just don't drop too far as you drop down. And we're not bending the elbows. This is not a tricep thing. This is arms really straight. If there's a slight bend, that's fine, but mostly straight there. All right, good. We got 45 seconds to rest. All right, so you can work on different hand positions maybe for that. If your armpit press is too tough on the wrists, you can do a legs out in front, propped on the elbows version of that. All right. Boy, that's fun. All right, so we're gonna do one more set of those 2. All right, so this is pretty quick. Now, as we're going, I want you to be keeping track of how often you have to rest. The towel row, I didn't rest at all, but I probably could have made it harder. So if you have to rest more than 10 seconds during that, I would leave it the same. But if you rest less than 10 seconds, I would make it heavier and harder. So towel row, I'm gonna make it heavier and harder, but actually, I'm gonna show you the band row for this one, all right? So if you're towel rowing, go ahead, keep going. Band row on this one. A couple really fun ways to do this. Loop over the feet, crisscross the handles, you can work on that row right in here. All right? Now, if you want to on those quick ones, if you want to go all the way back but not all the way forward, just to make sure you're doing a good job at between the shoulder blades, you can do that. If you want something harder with that band, grab a hold. Kim taught me this one. All right? And you grab on the middle here. Right now I got double band action going. Oh, so that makes that same band harder to do. All right, we'll do a couple slow ones here. Catch myself back up. And pump them. Now if you have dumbbells, you don't have a band, you can do this with a tip over position. I'm gonna show you that really quick too, just so you have these as options. You're still pumping if you're towel rolling or whatever. All right, bent over position. I can hit it right in here. Chest out, butt out. This one's tough because everybody looks like a troll when they start doing this one. All right, so if you're using the dumbbells, stay sharp. And then slow. So 8 quick, 2 slow. Remember, 8 quick, 2 slow. All right, we got that. Now we got the chair press. All right, right in here, or the armpit press. But it turns out to be in chairs. Now again, you can just hold and try to just hold as high as you can the whole time. Chest out, squeezing in there. Gonna be great work for the shoulders. Again, experiment with different hand positions, you know, to see what you get out of our spot for the wrist. So you can try out the sides, in front, maybe in behind, but I don't imagine that was gonna be a good one. Squeezing, and you could do reps of squeezes. Not the slow and quick on this one. You're just working this one. Trying to find those muscles a little bit. All right, we're gonna be switching exercises. Next up, we have a squat and a tap and raise. I'm gonna take these chairs away, take my towel away. I don't need them for this one. All right, we're gonna squat. Now you can't do this with dumbbells. You could do it with one of your grocery bags. I get a Gleaner's Kitchen one. If you're local, it's a great organization to support. They do a meal every day for people who are in need. All right, so I can squat, holding on to this also. Then we're gonna do the tap and raise. That 45-second one is gonna be tap and raise. Right here, tap the heels and kick up. Right in there, all right? So let's try out the squat. All right, so grab hold of this bag here, push the butt back, get out there, and we'll go for 8 quick ones to start with. Push the butt back. They're not crazy quick, they're just good tempo. Knees out, chest out. I'll call that 8. Sometimes I have to talk to you guys and count at the same time. Real slow on these ones. All right, you get a lot of benefit from that slow. And even if you don't hold the weight at all, so if I don't have the weight, I'm still gonna get a chance to burn these legs up a bit. Now, the depth matters, all right? So as you're working on this, you're trying to get better at these, you're gonna work on getting deeper into that squat, but make sure with that depth, the back is staying straight, you're not tucking in there, all right? Oh, back to slow, give me some slow love. Dropping in, squeezing out. When you're doing the squats, 3 outs are really helpful to think about. Butt out, knees out, and chest out. You get those 3 outs going, and that can really help. Where are my 3 outs? Oh yeah, butt out, push the butt back behind you, knees out, squeeze the knees away from each other, chest out so your back doesn't bend as you're doing it. Oh, Burn City! Oh. All right, I'll leave this here. All right, tap and raise. Lower abdominals, pull in. Now this one can be pretty easy if you don't focus very much. All right, but if you can pull in those abs real hard, you could bring extra challenge out of this. You don't need to tap too far away from you for this challenge. It's really more about how hard are you pulling in there. So at least half the difficulty is just how hard I'm pulling in. Make sure that back doesn't arch as you're doing this. Oh, training those deep abdominal muscles. So good, so good. But the focus matters so much. All right, and a rest break. All right, all right. So in these rest breaks here, you're the one in between the 2 sets. It's probably the best time to get a sip of water or something. When you're going from one exercise to another, you're gonna be on that rest break and you get ready. You need to get the next exercise ready to go, all right? But right now, we know we have squats and tap and raise. We already did the first set. We have the last set already. All right, so we got one set, the other set, and then we move on, all right? So again, I didn't have to pause too much of the squat, but I was having to show you a couple of different things, so I missed out on some of the burn because I did pause as I was adjusting and showing and turning, all right? So, you might want to try heavier something to hold on to, as you go there. So I will show you a dumbbell version here. All right, so you can do up high hold, or you could do a down low hold. So I'll do a little bit of that. If you have a barbell, you could do that too. 3 outs, butt out, knees out, chest out. All right, I got my slowies. 8 quick, 2 slow. Double check yourself on the slow ones. A lot of people don't go slow enough. On the quick ones, again, if you do want to shade more in the bottom half range, you can. All right, so you do the up hold or the down hold. If you do the down hold, you got to work hard to keep the chest out because it tends to want to bend you forward. slowies. Oh, dig those heels in. So the depth is another way I can make it tougher. So check yourself. Check yourself. Are you getting as deep? Because you go just that 1 inch deeper. Oh, it burns more. But make sure 1 inch deeper with the 3 outs. Knees out, chest out, butt out. Oh boy. All right, we got the tap and race. Race you down there. Oh, it only took me 5 seconds. How long did it take you? Oh, abs in tight. Pull hard. Pull hard. We got a rest break coming. Last set on this exercise. So pull. Sometimes it's helpful you can put your hands on the abs. Pull those muscles away from your hands. Trying to get some of those deeper core muscles going on this one. Oh, the legs are a little tired. Oh. Pull hard. Oh. All right. Next set of exercises, push-ups and burpees. All right. So you do push-ups on the ground. That's great, but sometimes you go, oh, that's too hard. If you've got a countertop nearby, you can do it off the countertop. If you've got a coffee table nearby, you could do it off the coffee table. This is gonna mimic a coffee table here for us. All right, coffee table, and I can do it from the knees. All right, right in here. Because 90 seconds is a long time. You might want that option. All right, then we're gonna do burpees. You can use the chair for that, or the floor, but make sure you have good range of motion for the floor. So we got 90 seconds on the push-ups. That's a slow, quick thing. Burpees, you just go. All right, here we go. I'll show you from the chairs to start with, shoulders in the ears. We'll start with the quick ones here. Now, if you don't have a padded floor, you're gonna want to put the towel under your knees here for this one. Shoulders away from the ears, chest out. People tend to do this. I don't know if you can see, you can tell what I'm doing. That's wrong. Shoulders away from the ears. That's right. All right, now hit some slow. Hit the brakes. Sometimes it's helpful to either count to 4 or even count to 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Now I go back to full ones. Slow it down. So shoulders away from the ears, abs in tight. Now if you need harder, of course there's the floor. All right, so if I was doing this workout, I probably would do the floor, but I'd be taking more rest breaks. More rest breaks would happen. And that's okay. If you're resting more than 10 seconds per round, don't do any harder level. But if you're resting less than 10 seconds, I would try harder so your rest ends up being more than 10 seconds. That means if a couple 5-second rests. All right, now we got the burpees. All right, down, out, in, and up. You can also step back, step in, and up. So just a little cardio moment right here. It is a resistance training day, but a chance to get things fired up a little bit. You can add a jump if you want to. Woo! All right. Very nice. There is no fitness equipment version of this. It's still push-ups. So you'd have that to look forward to. Oh, gotta catch my breath a little bit on that one. All right. I'll show you the next set from the floor so you can see me struggle. Put my chairs away for a moment here. push-ups than the burpees. I'll spin around because that'll be different, right? Ready? So you can do it from knees or from toes. Start with the quick ones. So she'll do knees to start with. And then I get some slow action here. Again, counting to 4 or counting to 8 as you're doing those on the way down, and then again on the way up. Oh, pretty fun. Now, for me, I'm pretty strong. I'm burning out from the knees here. This tempo is hard. This one will probably make you rest more than the others. Oh, see, pausing. Oh boy. That's only had a 5-second pause though. Oh boy, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I might not have to change resistance levels for that one. All right, so now we got the burpees one more time. Get that heart rate going a little bit. Remember, you can step back. Remember, you can use the chair too. Use the chair as an elevated surface there. All right, rest break, switch break. All right, I'm going to show you the pillow crunch. First, if you had a pillow, make sure it's kind of a really firm pillow, but not too big, not a huge pillow. Smaller pillow size, because we're going to put it on the lower back, and we're going to do our crunches from there. All right, then we've got a leg raise. A couple different options for this when you don't have a stability ball. So the second round I'll show you on the stability ball with these. But if you've got 2 chairs without arms, you can lie across them. If you've got a couch, you can lay over the armrest on the couch to do these leg raises that we're gonna do, all right? So pillow crunches first. All right, so I sit in front of the pillow, I lay back, lower back on there, and I'm gonna do 8 quick ones. Get your hands behind the head, looking up as you do it, not curling here, right? All right, and then I go slow. Now when you come out of the pillow crunch, don't come all the way out. That puts pressure in the lower back. So always have it engaged. All right, the quick ones. Slow your roll. Pump it up. Lower abs pulling in. Slow it. Pulling in. Don't go all the way out. Keep your tailbone off the ground. Otherwise you might be arching your back too much. Alright. So I started for myself bending over there. I'm taking a pause real quick. I'll try again. All right, leg raises. So if you got 2 chairs, laying across them. All right, oh yeah, lay across them. And we're doing a leg raise, kicking up here. If the chairs are hard, you might put your towel right in this part here, so you got a little bit of padding. But we're keeping the abs tight and squeezing. We're practicing the butt squeeze right here. The glutes. But you will feel it come up in your lower back muscles a little bit too. Now, it should feel a little bit like a burning, warming thing. Keep those abs pulling in while you do it. Get over the couch, on a table perhaps. You got that coffee table maybe? If it's durable, all right, rest. So I'm gonna take the chairs away for this next one. I'm gonna demonstrate both exercises on the stability ball. If you don't have stability ball as an option, just do it the way we just did it. All right. Stability ball option. All right. Crunch on the ball. Then we lay over the ball for the leg extensions. Whew. 10 more seconds. What are we gonna do with 10 seconds? My goodness, maybe we'll sing a song. What song should we sing? Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. All right, good. It's a good thing we're done with that. All right. Now I go for slow. Oh, which one do you like more? Slow or the quick? Oh, I think I like the slow better because they burn good. But they complement each other really nicely on this. Oh. If you're really pulling those abs in, you should feel it already. Take the pause break. Alright, back to it. Slow ones. Oh, it's a good squeeze at the top. Oh, I don't know how the slow is after that. Oh, I gotta pause. Only 10 seconds left though. I can't rest too much. Alright. Leg extension on the ball. So you land the ball, elbows down on the ground, lift those legs up. Alright. Right in here. Maybe somewhat less complicated than the chair version. And maybe a little more comfortable because the ball is at least a little bit softer on that pressure point. But squeeze the glutes, abs pulled in. We're trying to do this without, we're not trying to fling up and overextend the back. We're just getting back to get the full glute squeeze here. Full butt cheek squeeze on that, opening up the hip a little bit, pressing those heels away from you. Again, the tempo is not what we're working on this set. It's just doing it. Just do it for this set. All right, good. Oh, great backside, front side core right there. All right, next up is the split squat. Both versions are about the same, but we're gonna use the bicep curl next. I'm gonna show you grocery bags, then I will show you band, all right? And dumbbell version is very similar to band. All right, so I got a couple grocery bags. Got my Gleaner's Kitchen one back again here. I got my Wegmans bag here, all right? And so you put some cans in there, and that determines the weight. As you get going through this workout, some of these weights should change. They should get harder. So especially if you start off real easy, and you're like, you hammer through all of it, even though it burns, you don't have to take a rest break at all. Definitely should be heavier. All right, so first up is a split squat. I want to grab those really first. All right, so we're gonna go 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. We're gonna go up and down 8 times. And then we go slow, 2 slow ones. Now, once you do that on one side, you're gonna switch. So there's 1 slow one, and 2 slow ones. I'm gonna switch sides. I'm gonna do my 8. 1, 2, 4, 5. Just so we share the love. And slow it. I'll share from the side. All right, back to the first leg again. At least I am. sides. Slow it. Oh, make sure the weight's on the heel on this foot. I haven't talked form that much. I've been burning. All right, chest out. All right, got it. Bicep curls. All right, so you grab one handle, grab the other handle, and right in here. Shoulders down, chest out. Don't swing it too fast because then the bags will start to swing. If you want to make it tougher, don't let the elbows go back behind you. Bring them out in front a little bit. But chest out and shoulders down. Then you get about 20 cans in each one. You get about 20 pounds. Should be good for most of you. Probably good for maybe 10 cans on each side. If that's more cans you normally have, donate some. Our little rest break, you can donate. Now, on that split squat, if you wanted to, you could add in your bags here. You know, lift them up a little bit, or you can loop under here and do your split squat that way for the future. All right, well, for these, I still need these sort of, but I'll show you the band version on dumbbells next. But we still have split squat in the same way. All right, same way. It's a little bit nice that way. Could be worse. If we stayed on one leg for 90 seconds, that'd be pretty terrible. If you definitely want to try something different on this, you know, try a different flavor, you can try 45 seconds on one side, 45 seconds the other. Just watch the timer as you do it. All right, here we go, the up and down. Make sure this knee doesn't hook across in front. All right, and we get the slows. The depth matters on these too. All right, so just like the squat and a bunch of the other exercises actually, going deeper is like adding more resistance. So if you notice you're not doing that deep, work on that. Work on that. That would be a great benefit. More flexibility, mobility, and strength through the full range of motion there. Oh, yeah. Switch in. Ooh. So you're trying to focus that pressure on the heel of the front foot. My quad is burning. Is yours burning? Be patient on the slow ones. That'll be just right for getting 2 on each side for me. Slow. Oh, yeah. All right, so grocery bag curl, or you got the band. All right, so I can step one foot in and do this bicep band curl. All right, get on tempo first here. Well, actually, you don't have a bit of tempo. Just go for it. Do you want to make it a little bit harder with the same band? Step 2 feet in. All right. Now you got just a little less band coming up the sides. It's a little bit harder. You want to make it a little harder than that? Go 2 feet in wide. So make sure the band is relaxed when you're stepping into it. Now it traps even more band there. And oh boy. All right, rest. Whew. Nice little pump there. All right, gonna bring back the chair, towel. All right, one chair and the towel. We got towel triceps and we got field goal reach outs, which is gonna be laying on the ground. No equipment needed for that. But on the chair towel here, you take the towel, get it nice and even there. Over the chair, you're gonna grab onto the towel here. You're gonna dip those knees back a little bit, and you're gonna bend like you're trying to dab your forehead on that towel, all right? You're gonna dab the forehead on the towel, and back up. All right, so lots of good armpits there. And we're gonna do the quick ones, slow ones from there. All right, you could do this holding onto the chair so that if you need to try something different there, you can. I like the towel for the range of motion in the elbow here. All right, so now if you need it easier, move your knees in closer, all right? So now you're just dealing with maybe just the weight of your shoulders on here. All right, and get the slow. Now if you want to make it harder, I drift the knees back more, and now I got my shoulders, and a little bit of my hip pressure is now resting on here. Bend those, keep those wrists pretty straight. So don't, when you come to the top, don't keep them bent. Flex that wrist straighter. Down the forehead. I gotta go closer with the knees. I'm pausing. Maybe you gotta pause too. So notice the elbow is bending a little bit and straightening right here. I'm not trying to push back too much, all right? I'm going up a little bit more. All right. All right, field goal reaches. All right, laying on the stomach, field goal squeeze, and reach out. All right, you got 45 seconds to work on this one. If you want to, you can add a little look around, but if you are gonna lift the head and look around, I want you to keep the mouth closed, teeth together. So that way, you stretch the front of the neck. You can look at the ceiling a little bit. Click over a little bit. Do it again. Teeth together. Make sure you're not shrugging shoulders up by the neck. Shoulders away from the ears. Upper back squeezing. Especially every time you get that field goal squeeze, squeeze those shoulders. Little pause. Shoulders away from the ears. So as I tipped over there, trying to squeeze this way real hard on that one as I open up the posture. So great posture work in that one there. This is our last set coming up. All right, it's good total body muscle pump. All right, so hope you're enjoying it. I certainly am. All right, we're actually doing a similar version of this in the actual live classes. All right, we have more equipment options, so we're doing some varieties where we're using some equipment, cable machines, things like that, but same concept, same timing, same pattern. All right. All right, here we go. Triceps. Last set on tempo here. All right. Start off with quick ones. If it's hard on your grip, that's all right. But if it's causing pain anywhere, any exercise that you're getting pain in a joint, you don't have to keep going on it, all right? Again, you could try hands on the chair version if you need to. That's too tough of a grip for you. Oh, I gotta pause. This was nasty. It's great after all the other ones we've done. All right, here we go. Slowies, come on. Dabbing my shoulder, dabbing my forehead off here. You can do more, Jeremy, come on. Whoa, you got more, right? Rest and then try again, Don't just rest and stop, all right? So if you do burn out, pause for 5, 10, 15 seconds if you need it, but get back to it. All right, field goal reach. Last exercise, really great posture finish here. Squeeze away, then reach out. Superman, reach out. Back to field goal squeeze. Superman, reach out. Back to field goal squeeze. All right, you don't have to lift your feet off the ground. And if the feet go too high off the ground, it might mean that you are arching your back too much. All right, so if you feel lower back, it means you're not using your butt and your abs to brace like you should be. So pull those abs in, tighten the glutes. And practice your stability ball crunch or pillow crunch and leg raises there. Oh, those will help with the good bracing. Oh, we did it. Oh, magnificent. Magnificent. All right. Hit a stretch. All right. So I know it can be tempted just to roll on the next thing and be like, I don't got time for it. You will pay the price. You will pay the price as time goes on. All right. So hit the stretch. I'm not going to include it in this video. Keep it short, but get your stretch going. Nice job. Keep that effort going. See if you can burn deeper, harder, longer, all that stuff. Make the things heavier when they need to be. And hope you get some good muscle work this month. All right? If you have any problems, just send a message. Send a message and we'll help you out. All right, God, thank you for this opportunity we have to pump it up, that you've given us muscles that can work, that can do some incredible things, and just help us to not get in the way of the way the body works. So help us to pay attention if something's not working right, to speak up, to investigate, and then when things are working right, it's hard, it's challenging, help us to enjoy the challenge, and so that we can notice our bodies getting healthier, stronger, more flexible, and feeling better. In the name of your Son, Jesus Christ, amen. Have fun, be safe, God bless.